If you are blue, you will be doing the fact and opinion. Okay, what is the big thing you need to do when you put them in the cup? Do you just drop them in the cup and move on? Lucas, what do we do? What do we do?
You discuss with your partner.
You discuss with your partner about?
If it's a fact or opinion.
Wonderful.
Like, is soup, it's better than a sandwich? That'll be an opinion. And then, like, all sharks have sharp teeth, and that will be a fact. You can prove a fact. So, an ocean is big, deep, and has salt water. Yeah. I think that's a fact because I have been and we read that book called Places, so. Fishing is more fun than swimming. I agree with you. A desert is very dry and gets very little rain. Fact. It has to be a fact because deserts are really hot and I don't think it gets much water from the rain. Plants need air, water, and light from the sun to grow. Fact. And why is it a fact? Because plants get those same 3 things in order to grow.
Fact and opinion group. Their next exercise was partner reading. And after they read a page, they usually follow it with, "What did you hear me read?" But this little guy over here followed it with, "I just read an opinion. Who can tell me what opinion I read?" Which is pretty neat. For 45 minutes, they have been on their own without a teacher. And not only are they not going crazy, but they're having great discussions. They're practicing the strategies that they learned last week, and they're reading. They're reading and talking about what they're reading.
The idea of these special eggs was brought to Mexico.
I think one of the reasons why it happens is the expectations here are high, and the differentiated reading, and the differentiated teaching. So they're successful at their level, and then we really just push. We expect more, and they go for it.
Splatter.
This is an inclusion classroom, so there's a wide variety of levels here. But as you saw in the beginning, when we did the whole group activity with the living sentence, you didn't know who was at what level. But then when we break down into small groups where you're independent, you get your work at your level, differentiated.
You're able to really get to each individual kid. Before we started the BSRI, we did do dibbles, but we never really did anything with the scores. But now we're really, the data meetings, we're really moving kids around, seeing what they need, giving them what they need, and the scores are just getting better and better.
When I first started, I was one of those, my gut reaction was, who signed us up for this? How did we get involved with this? Because it seemed too broad for me. But then we took it 1 year at a time, and we started with the partner reading and the small groups, and then the next year we went into reciprocal teaching. I couldn't believe I came out of a 2nd grade. I couldn't believe that 2nd graders could sit in a group, read a chapter book together, and then discuss it as far as predictions, questioning, asking for words clarified, going back in the text, finding the words.
We could see the difference between the kids who came with it from kindergarten compared to the kids who didn't come with it. And now I think it's going to be even that much easier. They're coming in much higher, as well as leaving much higher compared to before. It was a little overwhelming, but it's 100 times better.